everybody? Welcome to this episode of Sports Talk from the Crib. I'm your host, Tanner Christian, and you know what time it is. You're getting into the 2-minute drill. NFL Week 14. Boy, we have this games. And a certain game that's made me so mad. We're going to get into it, but let's get it all started up here. I mean, what a wild week, NFL 14. And some unsung heroes, really. So let's get into it. Let's start it off here. 2-minute drill starts now. Bucks defeat the Falcons 29-25. Rashad White, 102 rushing yards on a day, including receiving touchdown as well. As now both teams are 6-7 in the NFC South. Bears defeat the Lions 28-13. DJ Moore had a couple of TDs, one rushing and receiving. Lions fall to 9-4. They've been struggling lately. Bengals defeat the Colts 34-14. Jake Browning, another stellar game, 275 yards, passing, 2 TDs. He did throw a pick, but they're 7-6. We ruled off the Bengals a couple of weeks ago when Joe Burrow went down, but they're still in that wild card hunt. Browns defeat the Jags 31-27. Both teams now 8-5. And Joe Flacco on the day, 311 passing yards, 3 TDs, and a pick. Saints defeat the Panthers 28-6. They're 6-7. So yes, there's a 3-way tie at 6-7 in the NFC South. Panthers, you're 1-12. You're not even close. Jets defeat the Texans 30-6. Zach Wilson, 301 passing yards, 2 TDs. He got the starting back after Tim Boyle got cut. The last couple games played horrible. Zach Wilson went out and balled out. Ravens defeat the Rams 37-31 in overtime. Lamar Jackson, 316 passing yards, 3 TDs on the day. And the Ravens now have sole possession of the number 1 seed in the AFC at 10-3. Vikings defeat the Raiders 3-0. Yes, it was 3-0. It's not a soccer score. That is a NFL football score for you. The Niners defeat the Seahawks 28-16. Brock Purdy, 368 passing yards, 2 TDs. Debo, 149 receiving yards on the day and a touchdown. McCaffrey, 145 rushing yards. Stats. Niners are just taking it over in the NFC. Bills defeat the Chiefs 20-17. James Cook, 5 catches, 83 yards, and a TD. He also had 58 rushing yards on the day. Broncos defeat the Chargers 24-7. Behind Russell Wilson's 2 TDs. Cowboys defeat the Eagles 33-13. Dak Prescott, 271 yards and 2 touchdowns on the day. There you have it. There's your 2 minutes drill. Everything we're covering there in week 14. It was just really, really shocking what we saw. And again, to the Monday Night Football games, Titans shocked the Miami Dolphins 28-27. And the Giants shocked the Packers 24-22 in their win. Dolphins were up 14 on Monday Night Football and lost with 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Way to blow your number 1 seed chances. That was a game that could have been tied up with the Ravens. It just doesn't make sense. And hey, how about the Tommy DeVito quarterback in those Giants to a victory? He had 148 passing yards, a touchdown, 71 rushing on the day. But let's get into talk about that Chiefs-Bills game. That was our marquee matchup of the week. And this is all we're going to get into on this topic after the 2-minute drill here is Pat Mahomes Tantrum at the end of the game. But let's make something very, very clear. He apologized, of course, today about it. But him going at the refs saying, who makes that call? Hey, how about this? Kadarius Toney. You weren't on the outside, didn't check with the official. You're more inside. For you to be looking at the ball and not realize, I'm not even close. He wasn't even close to lining up onside. It was clearly offsides. And how the man does not realize that staying that close to the line of scrimmage, you're over the ball by a good foot. And how do you not say that? And what the controversy was with it is they scored a touchdown on this play, threw the ball down the middle of the field. Travis Kelce got it, and he laterals it back to Kadarius Toney. And he gets the touchdown, the go-ahead touchdown at the end of the game. Get the victory for the Kansas City Chiefs, but it gets called back because he lined up offside. Clear as day. And this is his, second or third blunder? This may be his third blunder. Remember the catch in the beginning of the year? He missed, wide open, cost him the game. He had another penalty, I think, in another game. And then now this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But guess what? You guys deserve it because you're having Taylor Swift in the building again, trying to, be cool. So, Kansas City Chiefs, even though I don't want the Bills to be winning because they're division guys to my Miami Dolphins, but who cares? For you to have an outcry like that and go off on the sidelines the way you did, both him and Andy Reid, to do that is uncalled for. And especially when the referees actually got it right. They got it right. So, it's your own fault. It's your fault you lost the game. You weren't better. Deal with it. And that's just how it should be, right? I just can't believe in a professional NFL wide receiver like that. I mean, everybody checks with the referee on the side. It just doesn't make sense why he didn't. I know he was way inside, so maybe couldn't get that check from the ref, but you were way offsides, bud. And you deserve to lose. And for you guys to all pout and cry, you got every single call after the last few years. You won Super Bowls because of these calls you've been given by the refs. About time it worked against you. So deal with it. And that's going to do it all for today's episode. And thank you all for joining me here on Sports Talk from the Crib with your favorite sports host, Tanner Christian. Remember, new episodes are airing every Tuesday and Friday. Available on all streaming platforms. Check out the website, sportstalkfromthecrib.com. And follow us on social media, Feely Heat Entertainment. It's Feely Heat ENT on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and X. Catch you all on Friday's episode. Have a great day.